This morning's Coffee With is with Reginald Hudlin.
And the satellite interview is furnished by Open Road Films. Reginald, welcome to WJZ. Welcome to Baltimore.
Thank you.
Welcome
so wonderful to have you.
Hometown of Thurgood Marshall. You were just sitting there saying, you're a big Hollywood director. I mean, you're the real deal. And you were sitting there saying, sitting here, you feel empowered to say, coming up next.
Do it. Give us one.
Coming up next.
No, make it real good. Coming up next on Eyewitness News.
Yeah, okay. Coming up at... See, this is a hard job.
It's easy.
Coming up next on Eyewitness News.
Oh,
You did well. You did very well. Very good.
I'd listen to you every morning.
See, don't tempt me.
Hey, listen, let's jump. We're going to be doing a web extra here. So there's going to be a whole lot to talk about. What we want to talk about, the remaining 4 minutes we have, is about Thurgood Marshall. And I think this is going to be the beginning of an awakening about one of America's greatest.
I think so. The response that we've had when people see the movie, they have such a great time. They're like, oh my God, Reggie, I didn't know I was going to laugh, I didn't know I was going to cry, and I didn't know I was going to cheer. People have all these great responses. But the main response is, I didn't know, right? I didn't know that this guy was as important as he was. The truth is, if you're an American, I don't care who you are, Thurgood Marshall changed your life.
Oh, yeah.
Because what he did was, he took the promise of America, what the framers created, and he fulfilled the promise. He made America become what it was destined to be.
And he was a no BS guy. Some would even call him in later years a curmudgeon. He just saw life as it should be and would accept no substitution.
Well, that's the fun thing when people watch the movie, because they see this guy. He curses, he smokes, he drinks, he gets in a bar fight. They're like, whoa! It's like, yes, no, this is not Martin Luther King. This is not a guy with a halo. He's a guy with swagger, he's a guy who's cool. But most importantly, he's the smartest guy in the room of any room he's in. And that's really the basis of the movie, which is not a biopic. We're not doing his life cradle to grave.
No, it's about one specific segment which basically impacted all of America.
And you describe it as a thriller, the movie.
Yeah, it is, because, and that, again, that's the fun part, because people, you know, so often when you hear about these movies, oh, that's going to be medicine. Oh, I'll catch that later. And what I love is people see the movie and they go, oh my God, I had a good time. That's a movie, Reggie. And I'm like, yes, exactly. You're going to see it and have a good time because it's a whodunit. You don't know who did it. And regardless of whether the person is innocent or guilty, you really don't know what the jury's going to say.
Can you talk about Chadwick Boseman, who portrays Marshall, because he is so phenomenal?
What's amazing about Chadwick is that he is a chameleon. He's a guy who, for each role, whether he's Jackie Robinson or James Brown or T'Challa the Black Panther or Thurgood Marshall, he's a completely different person. He looks different. His speech pattern is different.
He is the definition of actor.
Yes. You know, he's in that tradition, I mean, the Robert De Niro tradition of completely committing to the role. And just watching his process and watching him come from one movie and then transform into Thurgood Marshall. As he says it, he empties out himself and he pours the character into the vessel. And then he becomes that person. Yeah. And that is a really beautiful, accurate description of him as an actor. So when we start the movie, he just lost a case in Oklahoma, which is terrible. And when he comes back to New York, basically the donations to the NAACP rise or fall based on whether he wins or loses a case. So the NAACP is hanging on by a thread. And there's this black chauffeur in Connecticut who's accused of attacking a lady of the house and then throwing her off a bridge to try to cover up the crime. And this becomes a big tabloid case, sort of the TMZ of its day. And as a result, black people in the tri-state area, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, none of them can get work as domestics. Now, in 1941, if you're black and you can't get a work as a domestic, your family can starve to death. This is an economic disaster.
And therein lay the basis of the movie that we want you all to check out, that you're going to check out. It's going to be a huge movie, coast to coast.
On October, right?
October 13th, Go there first weekend. Don't mess around. You don't hear spoilers. You just want to see it yourself, and then you can be at the party going, "Oh, you didn't see it?"
And stay for the credits, because that's basically the first thing you're going to see right there. I mean, to be quite honest about it. Hey, listen, Reg, it's great having you here.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a project that's going to get home right here in Baltimore, Maryland. And honestly, I don't think we get the good press we deserve, and this is going to be on the positive side of the ledger.
Well, thank you. Well, look, Baltimore's been lovely, and you created a great American, so congratulations to this city.
There you go. I tell you what, we're taking a break, coming right back with traffic and weather, but join us online at cbsbaltimore.com. We're going to continue this discussion.